Taking a live look over T-Mobile Park now, where the Mariners will play the ALCS on Wednesday and Thursday back home. We still have Game 2, which is happening tomorrow in Toronto. And we're hoping that the roof will be open. It's going to be chilly because here we are in October. But hopefully it's going to be beautiful.
What a fun thing to be playing baseball in October.
Exactly.
Yes, bundle up, everybody. It will be chilly out there, but actually it's looking like we'll start with some nice weather when we welcome the Mariners back home. Hey, do you want your Toronto forecast in Celsius? 17 degrees is the high for tomorrow. So a little bit cloudy, but actually temperatures won't be that different in Toronto versus Seattle when we welcome the M's back home. So we are looking at temperatures right around the 60-degree marker. Wednesday definitely looks like we'll be able to keep that roof open. Thursday, on the other hand, brings some increasing rain chances later in the day. So we'll fine tune that forecast as we get a little bit closer. We're still a few days out from that, but that's something we're keeping an eye on. But hey, at least we have a roof and at least we're playing baseball in October. As we take a look at satellite and radar, yes, it was a very exciting day today. You can see the rotation crystal clear of that storm rolling through. It brought with it some rain, some wind, some lightning, and we already mentioned this, but I do want to mention it again. We did see what initially looked like it could have been a tornado around Longview. At this point, we're not ruling it out quite yet, but it doesn't look likely that it was a tornado. This happened at 3:13 p.m. right near Longview. We do have confirmed 80 to 85 mile per hour wind. So what we think this was is just a storm rolling through, a wet microburst. It certainly can pack a punch, bring that strong damaging wind, which we did see. At this point, meteorologists in the area from the National Weather Service are investigating. They're collecting visuals, asking anyone if you did see anything, if you happen to snap any photos, videos. Ring cameras are very helpful in situations like this. They do want to see it from Longview. They're not ruling out a tornado at this point, but they do need that official confirmation that we did see that rotation touch down to say, yes, it was a tornado. So we're keeping an eye on that. As we take a look at where the rain is right now, a little bit of light rain sticking around up to the north and some light rain down to the south as well, but that's going to be fizzling out here in the next couple of hours. I took out the rain. And what we're seeing here is just the lightning. And yeah, we did see a couple dozen lightning strikes. We saw a little bit around Puget Sound, around the Kitsap Peninsula. We had some of those cells rolling through, bringing the rumble of thunder and of course lightning as well. They go hand in hand. Rainfall totals were not too impressive. Seattle just jumped up to 1/1500ths of an inch of rain. Shelton picked up an easy 1/10 of an inch of rain. But up to the north, we stayed below a 1/10 of an inch of rain. Hoquiam, less than 1/4 of an inch of rain. So as of right now, we're letting that rain fizzle out. Still a little bit of mountain snow accumulations for the day. The first snow of the season, anywhere from about 2 to 6 inches is what I'm seeing for our observation. So right on track with what we were forecasting. Into our overnight hours, we're letting the moisture fizzle out. So we're saying goodbye to that low level rain. Little bit of mountain snow is still possible for our southern Cascades. So we'll tap into that around Rainier, but then that will also be drying out into the morning. This is 9 a.m. here. Western Washington looks crystal clear. Little bit of moisture still on the eastern slopes of the Cascades, and then it completely dries out later on into the day. So additional snow, maybe a couple of inches around Crystal, potentially White Pass, Paradise, Mission Ridge as well. So we'll keep it down to the south. It's been blustery as well. Today, gusts were up to about 30-35 miles per hour, and into tomorrow afternoon, we're going to watch that wind once again. We're keeping it up to the north. It's that Fraser River outflow. So it comes from Canada, pours into the north, and that's where we see those gusts up to about 40-45 miles per hour. So that'll continue into tomorrow. Temperatures are going to stay on the cool side. We're looking at lows in the 30s, but hey, a little bit of sunshine. It's nice.
It is nice, especially when the Mariners come back to take on the Toronto Blue Jays at home. It's going to be awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We are back here shortly on King 5.